Welcome to LingoShift, the podcast for learning Japanese on the go. Today, we're going to expand on what we've learned by identifying more objects and learning how to describe them in more detail. In our last lesson, we learned the particle no to show possession, like my book. But no is even more useful than that. It can also be used to describe what something is about or where it's from. Think of A no B as B of A, or B related to A. Let's start with our first word, camera. The word is camera. I will say it first. Kamera. Now, your turn to say it. Kamera. Let's say it one last time together. Kamera. Great. The word kamera means camera. Now let's use it in a sentence with our new grammar. The sentence is, これは日本のカメラです. This means, this is a Japanese camera, or literally, a camera of Japan. Now, listen to the sentence one more time. これは日本のカメラです. Okay, now it's your turn to say the full sentence. これは日本のカメラです. Next is the word for computer. The word is computer. Listen first. Computer. Now you say it. Computer. And again. Computer. The word for car is kuruma. My turn first. Kuruma. Now you try. Kuruma. One last time. Kuruma. The word for desk is tsukue. Listen first. Tsukue. Now, your turn. Tsukue. And again. Tsukue. And the word for chair is isu. My turn. Isu. Now, your turn. Isu. One last time. Isu.
It's time for our mid-lesson quiz. First quiz question. What is the Japanese word for camera? Take a moment to think. The answer is kamera. Second quiz question. What is the word for car? Think about it. The answer is kuruma. Excellent. Now let's learn how to ask what kind of something an object is. You already know the word for what, which is nan. We use it in questions like nansai desu ka? We can combine nan with the particle no to ask what kind of. The question is, これは何の本ですか? This means, what kind of book is this? Listen to the question again. これは何の本ですか? Now you try to ask it. これは何の本ですか? Now let's learn how to answer that question. First, the word for the Japanese language is nihongo. Listen first. Nihongo. Now you say it. Nihongo. And again, nihongo. The suffix go means language. So nihongo is the language of Japan. The word for the English language is eigo. Now we can answer the question. The sentence is, これは日本語の本です. This means, this is a Japanese language book. Listen one more time. これは日本語の本です. Now you say the sentence. これは日本語の本です.
Now let's learn a few more useful nouns. The word for souvenir is omiyage. Listen first. Omiyage. Now you say it. Omiyage. One last time. Omiyage. The word for chocolate is chocoreto. My turn. Chocoreto. Now you say it. Chocoreto. And again. Chocoreto. The word for coffee is kohi. My turn. Kohi. Now you say it. Kohi. And again. Kohi. Finally, let's learn a very useful conversational word. The word is so. Listen first. So. Now you say it. So. And again. So. We have used this word before. Hai, so desu means yes, that's right. You can also use it as a question. So desu ka? This can mean is that so or I see. It's a great way to show you are listening. Let's do a final recap. We learned the particle no can be used to describe what something is about, like kuruma no hon, a book about cars. We learned to ask what kind of by using nanno. We learned the language suffix go as in nihongo. We learned the conversational phrase so desu and so desu ka. Now for our final, more difficult quiz. First question. You are pointing to a magazine about cars. How would you say a magazine about cars? Take a moment to think. The answer is 車の雑誌. Second question. You want to ask what kind of camera is this? How would you ask that question? Think about it carefully. The answer is これは何のカメラですか? You did an amazing job today. You are now able to describe objects and ask more detailed questions. Your Japanese is getting more complex with every lesson. Thanks for learning with LingoShift.
LingoShift